Well, well, well. Cosplaying the red guy in the green. Wait. That guy's the green. Why did Hydra look green to me? We need to
weird, yeah.
switch this around.
Yeah,
What?
for me, Hydra's
I double
blue,
messed up.
AqueroN is green.
Wow, okay. AqueroN is cosplaying the red guy, but he's actually green. Awesome. Or we're just colorblind.
His opponent is in the bottom right. He's definitely blue.
Nice.
Right? There we go. Yeah.
Think so.
And his name is Hydra.
Is he Zerk?
Oh wait, he was in the tournament last time, right?
He was actually playing against Kalaser, and he took a game off him, and it was overall really close.
I remember that. Yeah, that
Definitely
was a good series.
player. You guys can find this on YouTube, by the way. Or if you're on YouTube, look for it.
Yeah, there were some really good games last time. That was a good series between Kalaser and Hydra. And I remember the name because I went on a little monologue about how I had been faked out before by players who make names like that. When I'm just mindlessly queuing up more ladder games, I look at their name but not the race, and so you see like Marine and it's actually a Protoss, or in this case Hydra, and you just see the name. Oh, okay, I'm against Zerg.
And they even do the profile picture.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they do. It's entirely deliberate, and it might only be 1 in 100 games where it gets you an advantage, but hey.
That's 20 points. Easy.
Exactly. Ladder points aren't easy to come by. At least, not for me, anyway.
Reaper goes right past the Adept. That's actually a little unfortunate. Definitely a probe will go down to this. Maybe even 2.
Yep.
Hey, if he knew the Adept is still leaving, he could have definitely gone greedy and picked off another 1 or 2. In fact, the next Adept is so far away. Marine will get into the bunker, so that's nice. But it looks like we got a deny on the CC. See if that last SCV will make it. You'll have to juggle.
With Furious Micro, he should. Oh my goodness.
No! What did that hit?
What a dance. Just touch it, buddy. Just touch it.
Oh! No. That was a great save on that Adept, by the way.
Yeah, it was. Well done there by Hydra. Absolutely ferocious micro battle to start the game.
I liked how he was wiggling that. You don't see this often.
He got 2 SCVs. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Both of them building the command center. It's a nice moral victory to start the game.
For sure. Well, now, what do you think is coming out of AqueroN here? It looks like, okay, it's going to be a tech lab, so we might be seeing a tank or maybe an early Raven. Could be either of those. Viking? Interesting.
Kind of hard for me to predict what AqueroN will do. I think I was saying last time when we casted him that he does have a pretty unique way of playing the game. Like he's not cheesy or anything, but he does kind of tend to go with his own style. He's not the type of player who's going to copy paste like the top meta Korean build. Looks like the Phoenixes are going to get in here and do some work on this Viking. Probably get a kill with no repair. The Marines do come just in time to push them away.
Yeah, good save. And I also like that hidden Widow Mine in the minerals. So if the Phoenix get a little greedy and try to pick up a few SCVs, they'll get punished hard. There's more hidden Widow Mines.
And yeah, third base here for AqueroN. So this is just a straight up macro play. I know that Artosis always talks about when you're going against a Phoenix build, especially something like Phoenix Adept, he'll always hammer home the point that the Terran player needs to sit back. You can't be aggressive against it until, I think he usually says like 170 supply, which is definitely matches with my experience in playing against Phoenix Adept builds. It's really weird because you feel like your stimmed bio should be able to take down the ground forces. But
they just go and leave. Like,
yeah, he is.
They're so mobile. You really can't catch them. Not for a really long time. Until you have 170 supply or so. What happens at that point is you have so much DPS that they have to respect you.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. And typically at that point, around 170 supply, you should, depending on your build, but usually you'll probably have 2-2 as well. It's worth mentioning here that there are only 3 adepts for Hydra. So
yeah, it's not much of a Phoenix adept, is it?
Yeah.
He does have a Revolt Bay?
I'm curious, is he going to go like Phoenix Colossus? Yeah, okay, there it is right there. There's the Colossus. He canceled a Stalker. Here's an attack from AqueroN.
Oh! Killed all 3 adepts. That's a pretty good start to this.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what Hydra's doing, just because... So, okay, yeah, Phoenix Colossus, that makes perfect sense, but typically with Phoenix Colossus, you have some kind of a gateway buffer, and right now there's 1 Stalker on the field.
Yeah, if you go for it this early, you're just not going to be able to afford it.
Right.
In fact, he's still working on saturating the third base. That's where most of the minerals go.
Yeah, so I guess I just would have expected, this is not to say by any means, he's wrong. He knows a heck of a lot better what to do with Protoss than I do. But I just would have expected maybe some gateway buffer prior to going Colossus. I think it's just a really greedy play to get up to that higher tech. He's relying on a couple of shield batteries and probably the Phoenixes to do a lot of defensive work for him. And he's going straight to High Templar. So again, there is virtually no gateway buffer whatsoever for this army.
There's a lot of gateways coming in now, but that's still a while away. I guess I kind of get it, because shield battery Colossus against naked Marines is pretty good.
Yeah, and especially with Thermal Lance finishing up now. So he is going to get away with it for sure.
This game is so savage. That Marine never had a chance.
Yeah. What's interesting is that this seems to have been Hydra's plan. Nice scan there. Sees the whole army. Sees the Colossi. It's good confirmation for AqueroN. But I was going to say, this seems to have been Hydra's plan from the start. He hasn't. It's not as though he scouted a third base from AqueroN and decided, okay, I can get away with this. This rush to a high tech army with, with virtually no gateway units. He was just going for this from the start, and he was probably just going to rely on his Phoenix control. And like I said, the shield batteries and positioning at the third base to get away with it.
So it's going to be Archons and not Storm?
Yeah, it's looking like it's morphing into Charge Lot Archon here.
Yeah, that used to be super popular in Wings of Liberty, but this is a little different with the Colossus in addition. So definitely going more of a macro direction than aggression, I want to say. But maybe he's looking for a +1 timing attack. There are a bunch of photon cannons being made, so behind all this, I guess he's got defense if he wants to move out.
Yeah. Now, Hydra is just now adding a second forge, +1 attack is finishing up. There will be, so there is an upgrade advantage right now for AqueroN, and there will be one for a little while longer. He should have 2-2 against just +1 attack for a short time. And also, there are ghosts on the way. Don't have any quite on the field just yet, but the first 3 ghosts are coming out, and this army, particularly with the Archons and the charge lots, that definitely are susceptible to EMP.
Yeah, man, I would actually say that those Vikings are starting to be scary high in number.
Yes. Definitely. 11 Vikings against, well, how many Phoenix do we have? Oh, only 2 now.
Yeah, the Marines have picked them up really nicely. And
yeah,
I think they kept running into the Widow Mines.
Yeah. Actually, I missed that. I didn't realize that many went down.
And here come the Vikings, just going right after the air, and then the Colossus. Let's see if the Archons can pick them up. But we've got a fantastic arc of Marines, and even the boys get pulled. Oh, yeah. The Warpism is going down with the Colossus in it.
Got Vikings and a bunch of boys against a couple of Archons left here. One just has probably 1 hit left on it. There it goes. But this Archon that remains is going to do serious work against the SCBs does finally go down. I don't know who came out on top here. There's a 4th base being added for Hydra. The 4th base, of course, is already done for AqueroN, but he did lose a lot of workers. He's down about 23 workers at the moment.
He lost 32 this game, and most of that was in this attack. So yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah, it really
was. Right now,
was.
the income advantage should show, but we're not the host, so I can't show you the income advantage. Rip.
Good spread on the pylons here from Hydra. He's going to spot the incoming drop on the right side of the map. 3-3 getting started now for AqueroN, who does currently have 2-2 against, I believe it's plus, is it +1? Yeah, +1/+1.
Isn't that +3 coming in now? For the armor?
For the armor, that's +2.
Okay. I was confused, those two, they are too similar.
Yeah, they're very similar, yeah. Yeah, so +2 attack, of course, finishing up here in a second for Hydra.
Oh, we got EMP range. Do you know the lore name of that upgrade?
I don't, is it Mobius something? I don't even remember.
Yeah, same. I don't know.
So normally, yeah, I'd feel pretty comfortable as a Terran trading out against a higher tech Protoss army, but here we're going to have DTs. I believe the Dark Shrine is complete, and there isn't any turret coverage at all. Okay, I'm sorry. There's one at the 3rd base, up, and one in the natural mineral line. Yeah, so I just missed them. They're kind of in the corner, so I shouldn't say not at all, but I'm just a little bit worried that DTs could start to pick away, particularly if Hydra gets Blink. We know that late game DTs are very strong.
Hey, are these Marines gonna pick up one of these? They're gonna get the pylon, I think, before Blink finishes. Damn!
They did! Oh my goodness, they got it just in time. There's about 1 second left on that.
It's gonna be only a delay, but it's pretty impactful, especially if he can hit now.
Yeah, if he can hit before the pylon finishes somehow, which it looks like he is trying to do across the center of the map. I think the pylon is going to finish and Blink will be done, but maybe not before the beginning of this.
Yeah, the Stalkers are way out of position as well. New ones are being warped in. Let's see what they can do against the Vikings. Not much, as they just melt.
Upgrade advantage is really coming through here. Yeah, whoa, that's going to be enough to force the tap out there. Well-timed attack.
That does mean AqueroN moves on to the next round. We've only gotten to cast as 1 game of the series, but this was actually game 2. And he's won the first one, so this is where we are right now.